I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
G'day, mate. You have the manners of a goat. And you smell like a donkey.
Yeah, wait a minute now. I got something to say, too.
You're short on ears and long on mouth.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
What was the question again, sir?
Not these guys.
The numbers all go to 11.
What we've got here is failure to mutate.
That doesn't make sense.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
I got some questions with you for this fucking. I thought we could lead off.
For old Andrew.
Andy Ucles, man.
Yeah, hell's yeah, mate.
Aussie icon, bro.
Fucking hell, this dude's a fucking like a
unit.
Man machine.
He's a unit, bro.
He's a barehanded animal catcher. This guy can chase down animals on foot, dude.
On foot, run a goat down.
On foot.
I don't know anyone who can run a goat down
and then wrestle it.
He runs animals to exhaustion.
Yeah.
Like the fucking Dogon.
And then wrestles them barehanded. Like, what?
Just to let it go again.
Just to let it go, to hug it and let it go. Just to inform Australia.
The thing, he's on Survivor at the minute too. So
yeah, I haven't watched any of it. Have you?
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, man.
But I literally don't even know what you do on Survivor.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's my guilty little pleasure.
Yeah,
that's the only sort of reality TV.
Yeah, what do you survive?
Yeah, but it's like
treacherous conditions.
Or it's kind of, you got no food or anything, so you just sort of got some rice, and you got to sort of find your own food.
So they got to catch all like food and
if
all that
they
sort of
can,
shit. Like in groups.
Yeah, sometimes they don't even catch anything.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, most
but
of
that's
the time. If you can, that's some extra food for you.
Yeah.
But then they compete. So there's 2 tribes, right?
Okay, yeah.
And a certain amount on each tribe, and then they have challenges and they compete, and the rewards sometimes entail some type of food, or equipment that they can get some food with, but it's Survivor isn't really.
Is that one where people's fire gets put out? Or
Yeah. It's not real hardcore Survivor. The main element of it is the mind games.
Okay.
So everyone's like.
What are they like voting each other off and shit?
Yeah, so blindside and so everyone's sort of fucking
making teams with.
Is a car salesman. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, and that's what I get into it. Because I love catch and cook and all survival shit on its own.
Yeah.
I don't really.
Now let's introduce some teams. Let's make.
This doesn't equate to that for me because it's like.
Let's make this some Lord of the Flies shit.
You know, because they win Maccas and stuff, or win some donuts or something. So it doesn't really count as survival to me. Ooh. It's the mind game of it.
Yeah.
But you see, man, like. They're about 20 kilos lighter by the end if they make it to the end.
All right.
Yeah,
how's old Andrew doing on there?
He's doing amazing, man. Yeah? He just made the merge.
Because does he play the mind games? Is he fall victim to them?
Well, one thing that is
because I don't see him as like a head game player.
No.
He's like, dude, I'm here to catch a fucking kangaroo or some shit, man.
Yeah, man. One thing I don't get about it, maybe it's intentional because they do this sometimes. Like sometimes they wait till near the end of the season. And if someone's made it that far and you haven't learnt much about them, they'll do like a big secret reveal. Oh, this is why the person they're really a secret agent in their real job, and we didn't want to tell because that would have fucking given them an unfair advantage. You would have voted them off straight away or whatever.
Yeah.
So they haven't said who Andy is, what he does or anything. Right. So he's sort of flying under the radar.
Yeah.
But in the challenges, dude... This dude, because it's this season's brains against brawn, and so it's like all these roided up dudes against these nerds. And he started with the nerds, and then they've had a flip, and he got put over to the brawn. But even on the nerds, he is destroying all these bodybuilders and shit just because he's stamina, man.
Dude, unbelievable.
The dude's stamina, bro. Yeah. And because he's a little bit extra, I think people like that can push through them pain barriers better as well, you know?
Yeah, this dude's fucking built different, man.
Dude, he's built different.
Yeah.
He'll even tell you, like, he describes himself, self-described as eccentric.
Yeah.
Like, he calls himself eccentric. He knows he's special.
Well, I think he's hilarious, man. This is in one of his videos. I can't remember. It might have been like one of the ones where he skinned the emu, but there's a dead emu, and he's like, as he's talking about the emu, it flashes like the genus, like the name of the fucking emu on the screen. No idea what the name of the bloody genus is, but then it says like Ucles, and then it like says like what his genus is, and it says Homo sapien like retardus or something like that.
He rips on himself.
He leans into it. He's like, I'm bizarre, dude.
That's what made me really like him, man. Like even more them little things like, he's ripping on himself, man. I love that.
He's
shit,
so
man.
himself, eh?
Right,
He's
I love
so
that.
like original, like fucking
Just an individual,
yeah.
man.
He's
Just
I just fucking love this
true
shit.
to
bro.
himself, bro.
I do this without cameras.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Like I just fucking.
He's doing that without cameras, man.
Yeah.
Did you watch his interview with Isaac Butterfield?
No, I didn't watch all of it. No.
Did you get to the baboon story?
No. But you tell me. You tell me.
It's kind of fucking. You have to go watch it, someone.
Yes.
But he went to Africa to fucking. There's an interview he's got with Isaac Butterfield on YouTube. Type that in, and he talks about how he went to Africa and got these fucking like almost like the area boys type thing, paid them, but he didn't know at the time that it was like area boys and he was being scammed. And these people were supposed to like be professional baboon handlers, and so what he was trying to learn how to handle a bamboo so he could film it and show us how to handle a bamboo.
Fuck, that's gonna
but
be a
he's
hard thing
paid
to
these
handle.
scammers, man, and like they've taken him there and they don't really know what to do. And this dude's just got fucked up by this
Oh fuck.
baboon, man. Yeah,
Andrew
like,
did?
No, this
Oh,
dude
the other
trying
guy,
to show,
yeah.
nearly
Sick,
ripped his
yeah.
face off and everything, man.
Fuck.
And I can just imagine like the funny like when he's telling the story, it gives me mad visuals of just like this fucking eclectic fucking cunt running around like with no idea what to do. You know, trying to fucking
Just trying to make some money.
I love him, the emu one though, how he's like the camera pans out and he's like, so this is the only chicks I get. You know,
Yeah,
he's got-
and he's wearing the emu. This is when he skins an emu and like puts like a stick through its neck, and he wears it.
It's the best
And he
screenshot.
crouches over, and he looks like an emu walking around. All the other emus are like, "What the fuck is happening, dude?"
Yep.
And then he's just like crouches behind a tree, and all these kangaroos come out, and dude just literally drops his disguise, pounces out, and catches a fucking kangaroo with his hands.
Yeah, man.
Just like with his hands like on a leg, and then he's holding it by the tail, telling it to stop.
Yeah.
He's like, hey.
Chuchi! He does. He even does tours, or pre-COVID.
Yes,
you could book with him and go out.
Fuck,
I'd love
that'd
to
be
do that,
alright,
man.
eh?
That'd be so funny, man. Imagine doing that on Mushies or something.
Dude, that'd be whoa.
That'd be fucking awesome, dude.
That'd be next level, man.
That'd be so cool,
That'd
man.
be insane, bro. What do you like? What is it? It's like a few day thing. What do you like? You camp out with him? And
Yeah, I
stuff,
think
or
so.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
all
it
right.
Shows you how to
Fuck,
catch.
dude,
You
that'd be wild.
yeah, you just like eat what you catch.
What part of
and shit.
Australia is that in?
I think. It looked like he does it in Darwin and Sydney for
All
some
right.
reason.
Yeah, because it seems pretty remote. doesn't it?
Yeah. He did. He did a 44 days in the bush. Have you seen that one?
No.
That's pretty crazy. And because there's no fridge, he's like, and he doesn't. So he's like an activist.
Wait, he didn't bring a fridge.
Yeah, I know, man.
Fuck, dude, this guy
bro.
legit,
No,
son.
internet, man.
What,
Fuck,
man?
bro.
But he had a microwave there, right?
No, but there was crosses for him to stand on and masks. So
That,
there was a
okay.
COVID mask.
That's good, man.
There's COVID
The
mask around
kangaroo's
it.
socially distanced
Yeah,
out there,
man.
so you're good. You're good.
He's got no fridge or whatever, so being in the bush, so he fucking, and he's like an activist. He's done all his like he's got a bachelor's.
I was gonna say, yeah, bachelor, yeah,
in
yeah.
conservation or whatever.
This guy's basically a what's a PhD? What do you call him? A doctor or some shit? Aren't
Yeah,
they?
man. Yeah,
that's
man.
what. That's like this.
He's the
motherfucker
doctor
legit.
of the fucking nature, bro.
He's that nature
But
doctor, dude.
because he's like a conservationist, he doesn't like rabbits and foxes and dingoes and shit.
Anything that's like introduced that fucks up the fucking,
he's
yeah.
which is fair enough. And
100%.
so he went out to fucking the Australian outback he was trying to do 100 days, but I think he made 60 something, and just surviving off feral animals.
Oh fuck!
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like I said, because there's no fridge or what, no esky or nothing.
There's got to be some risk involved with that.
Yeah, man.
Sure,
so
surely.
he's built this wire thing. He's catching fucking rabbits barehanded, bro.
Yeah. I mean, like disease-wise, sure, you'd think.
Oh yeah,
like,
I guess so. I guess he would have we've had all our shots like as modern humans.
Yeah.
I guess if you weren't.
I guess you're cooking it, so that's got to
Yeah,
like kill
cooking
some
it if you're
shit.
eating it raw.
Yeah.
But he's like fucking. I don't know if you've ever been ferreting. Like I used to
No.
go back in the day where you put the ferret down the hole, and then you catch the rabbit when it comes out.
No,
You, like use
fuck,
the
that's
net
cool,
or
though.
everything, and
Yeah.
you break its neck. They fucking bite you and everything, man.
Oh, I bet, dude.
and
That'd be a
The
vicious bite.
scream on them too. They fucking.
Well, they
squeal,
do
dude.
got some wild screams. Just mention, I saw a video this morning, just of like, I don't know what they were, if they were like coyotes or something, but these things pulling a rabbit out of a hole.
They squeal away.
The scream was unbelievable.
It's
dude.
like a baby.
It was, yes, dude, yes.
Yeah.
That's 100% what it was like. It was like a fucking baby scream.
Yeah.
And then these
Takes
three,
a bit to get used to.
three coyote things proceeded to rip this thing literally into 3 pieces. Like, it's how strong their bloody jaw was, like, within a matter of fucking 5 seconds. And it was like, wow, that scream stopped quickly.
Yeah.
But not a good one.
No, pigs are even worse. I've hunted pigs before,
I've
man.
never heard a pig scream in person.
Wow. Even louder than that, man.
I bet.
And
I fucking don't.
It's like almost... Yeah, anyway, we've got to get hated
Have you ever heard like
But we ate them, dude. Like,
Yeah.
You know, we ate the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Every time.
Fuck yeah.
I've never killed anything I haven't eaten.
Yeah.
Or fed to something.
Yeah, we didn't just kill it for no reason.
No.
Unless, I've stepped on a spider.
I've killed a sheep for yabby bait. But, Broken Hill. Fucking...
Still used. Still used.
Yeah. We were hammered, man, chasing it with rocks and a hammer and fucking... It's like 40 fucking 4 degrees.
It's got the boomerang.
Right, man, couldn't catch this fucking thing. And then we just ended off, got in the ute and hit it with the ute and fucking quickly got out and fucking slit its throat.
That worked.
And then we cut, and then there was a dude,
it worked.
there was a butcher with us. He cut this sheep up, bro, in about... Me and a mate held a leg each, and this other dude was like showing us where all the cuts come. It's amazing to see a butcher like that, dude. He cut a fucking entire sheep with skin on, right? It was alive 10 minutes ago. He cut it into bits you'd buy at the butcher.
Yeah.
In like 10 minutes, man.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
It was crazy. And this fucking fetus fell out and shit.
Oh, fucking. Yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe cut that out. But,
Maybe hey, we ate him too, man. Don't fucking. Don't front, dude.
we got the best yabbies ever, man.
That's the shit my dad used to do. He was a butcher when he was young.
Okay.
Like, by trade, he used to just slice meat up like a fucking samurai.
Wow,
dude.
so watching someone who knows what they're doing, it's fucking like, it's incredible, man.
I even love just watching him sharpen a knife.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa,
it's
dude.
cool, eh?
This guy looks
Are
like
you going to cut yourself?
This guy looks like he's like straight out Gangs of New York or some shit. Like, the dead rabbits. You're like, wow, this guy's had to slice some motherfuckers, man.
Dead rabbits. Andrew Ucles, 67 days in the outback. No esky. So he's found like this bit of wire. He's catching rabbits bare hand. And he's found like this mesh wire. And he's like made sort of like a cage and he's keeping them in there before he kills, because you can't, if you kill them, they start spoiling. And then he's like, there's one I prepared earlier. And he's got this rabbit nailed to a fucking dead rabbit nailed to a fucking tree.
Earlier's preparation.
Have you seen the one where he finds like a dead he catches a hawk barehanded?
No, dude.
So he finds like a dead kangaroo, cuts it open, smears all the guts all over him, covers himself in all the dead animal juice, man. And while he's rubbing it on, he's talking to
Has he done that another time?
He's done that a few times.
So I saw another one where he was rubbing in the intestines of something all over him.
Yeah.
And he's like...
Was that for a lizard?
It
He was catching monitors.
Oh, that could have been what it was. Yeah, that could have been.
And he wrapped it around his feet as well and was walking on the rock.
Yes, dude. Yeah.
And then
there was
fucking clever, man.
There was another one as well. He must have done that a few times. Where I think it was from like the Discovery Channel.
Okay.
And
he
was
made
doing that.
the Discovery
And then
Channel.
because it showed like his mate talking as well that like comes with him and films and she's like, yeah, he can't hang around him for about like a week after that. He smells like he's fucking pissed himself. And then it goes to Andrew and he's like, at first thought it was like a fucking brilliant idea. He's like, but then once like intestine juice starts leaking into your mouth, you're like, oh, I don't know about this. They caught the motherfucker,
Yeah, he catches these hawks barehanded, and he like says how like these hawks.
That's wild.
They just have amazing sense of smell.
Because are they like coming down to eat him?
Well, this is how he does it, right? So he fucking finds a dead animal, he'll drag it over. He digs a pit, right? And then he lays under the dead animal. But before he digs the pit, he covers himself head to toe in the juice, the stomach juices, right? He goes, because he has to mask his smell, which I know, been hunting enough times, if you're walking, if the wind's blowing past you, you won't see a fucking animal.
Yes.
Like, you won't see anything.
Yeah.
You won't even see anything.
Yeah,
That's how, but if you're walking with it, you can get hell close, man. But he covers himself and then he lays under this dead kangaroo. And I don't know, man. I think he waits there for hours. Who knows how long he waits there. He says, this does take a while. There's been some edits here.
Yeah.
And then the fucking hawks will circle, get lower and lower. And then they'll land and they'll creep over and take a bite. And he just springs up out of the dirt and catches the fish. There you go. That's how you do it, folks. Fucking,
Yeah, dude.
it's like, wow,
Was it a
man.
hawk or like a vulture?
It's like a hawk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking, that's wild.
Because I'm not
though,
sure.
dude.
I don't think we have vultures in Australia. This was in Australia.
Okay, yeah, because
Yeah.
he's got a few where he's done like South America.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah. Get,
Well, he's even done Africa.
Yeah, man.
Where he's like, why are you fucking with lions, bro? That'll
Yeah.
fuck you up, dude.
Yeah.
You're pretty close
See
to
him
a hippo
laying on
right
the
now.
ground pretending to be injured, trying
Yes,
to get the
dude,
lions
yeah.
to fucking
Yeah, it's like,
cancel it.
what the fuck, man?
And with the elephant?
Yeah.
the
Yeah, dude, and they just start... Run! He's like, get in the car! Get in the car! And that's when it comes to his mate again. He's like, yeah, he's fucking crazy, man. He's like, you tell him not to do something, he'll always fucking do it. He's like, he doesn't care if he dies. He just says, oh, I'll die doing what I love.
Did you see the like the promo they had for him for the Discovery Channel? He's walking down the road and then he just like sees an animal and then strips off and just starts chasing
Yes,
it.
dude, yeah,
and then
yeah.
it transitions to him in Africa. Like,
Yeah.
that's how they do the
Because he's like,
transition.
isn't he like near his home? He's
Yeah,
in like
yeah,
suburbia,
he's in
like, and then he like
suburbia.
regular clothes, and then rips it off and shit. That's fucking hilarious, man. That's hilarious.
Oh man, the dude's a legend, bro. I love that sort of shit. Fucking
Just the amount of patience you got to have.
man
to
of
be catching
patience
something
and
like that.
knowledge, man.
Yes, yes.
Like, I don't know, if you've been hunting and shit like that, you just know fucking there's so many fruitless trips, man.
Yeah.
And that's with guns.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah.
and dogs helping you. And,
Yeah.
and you still come home with nothing.
Yeah. And I just love how this dude has a fascination with, like, I want to try. He's like fucking a legit, like a real life Pokemon trainer. He's like, I want to try catch everything.
Yes, yeah.
Like, you know,
yeah.
I want to catch them all,
Yeah,
bro.
he's got a list, though.
But like, he doesn't keep any of them, doesn't kill any of
Nah.
them. You know, like he's just like, I just want to be able to catch this thing. He's like, and then inspect it, show you. He's like, and then we set it back in the wild to fucking be free, and it can go tell all its mates about its alien abduction it just had. But fucking like, he's just like, dude, today like we're catching a fucking duck. And he's like, fuck, man. He's like, all right, dude. And then he's like, it's surprisingly fucking hard to catch a duck, man. Ducks can see insanely fucking well. They're like, they see your eyes in the slightest, like the white bit of your eye. He's like, you're done. You're not catching a duck. And then they spend so long. Have you seen that one where they catch
Bro,
the duck?
that is fucking so funny.
him and the-
insane. He
and the
spent
girl?
days
Yeah.
swimming around with a rubber duck on his head.
On his head.
See how they start accepting him?
Yes, and he's like,
He swims around with them for so long, the ducks are accepting him into their group.
but it's so funny because
And he's
like,
worked out the distances that certain
yeah,
ducks
and he's
keep.
like, all these ducks keep these distances from other ducks, but it all depends on how big the water space is. But then he's like, fucking, he's like, it's
That chick with
crazy.
him's
He's
mental.
like, when you start hanging out with these ducks, he's like, when you're down here, he's like, it feels like you're part of the tribe, man. He's like, then you're just like chilling with the ducks, dude. Fucking goes to the GoPro down low, and he's got like the other rubber ducks attached to him behind, so it looks like there's ducks following
And he's
him.
got the
and shit.
bitch sitting under the dirt. Fucking
Yeah.
for how knows long she's in the
So long.
buried in the bank.
And he's just trying to like persuade this other duck to go down this one like water channel to get to this fucking
Net.
to this net where she's like hidden like Predator styles,
Yeah.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger at the end of Predator.
Come on.
come get, I'm right here, do it.
Do it.
She's like just covered in mud, and then she springs out and gets it. But then she's like, fuck. She's like, you took so long. She's like, I'm freezing. We've been
See how
here for
cold
hours.
they are?
He is unbelievably cold, man, because he's just been 100% submerged in water for fucking hours. Just trying to coerce one duck down a water stream. It's just so fucking funny, man. By the end, he's just like holding the duck, and then he's like, I'm getting the fuck out. You can keep talking. And she keeps talking, and he just cuts the video off anyway. But it's like, fuck,
That one
man.
cracked me up. I had tears coming out my eyes
Dude.
when I first seen that duck one, man.
Dark, bro.
It's just the level of commitment to
It's-
it, man.
It's so
To
good,
catch
dude.
one duck.
Yeah.
And look how hard it is.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard, man.
Yeah, and not even to eat it, just
Not
to,
even to eat. Just to fucking hold it
just
and
a
shiver
bit,
its toes and
yeah,
shit a
yeah,
bit,
yeah, and be like, see this duck.
I think it was just like you said, to get that on his list.
Yeah,
like, you know.
he's just fucking. He's like a real life fucking Pokemon trainer, dude.
Yeah, man.
I'm getting them all.
You seen him like run the dingoes down?
No.
He runs dingoes down, man, and like what he does is he goes, and when he gets him, he goes, "You're tired, aren't you, mate?" He goes, "You didn't think I'd catch you, would you, eh?" He goes, "I ran you through water, I ran you through mud, I ran you up hills. Look at you, mate. You're fucked, aren't you?"
And they're like,
Yeah,
just fuck off,
thing's
man. They're like,
Nearly
no
died.
one has ever caught us, bro. What are you doing?
You're fucking crazy.
Who the
People
fuck
run
are
from
you?
us
Yeah,
normally, man.
yeah.
What the fuck's this crazy
What the
guy
fuck,
chasing like the
man?
Terminator
Yeah.
fucking chasing him, mate? Must be like such a traumatic fucking
Yeah, they got no idea
like
what's
freak.
going
Like
on, man.
what the fuck, bro?
But I love how like when he catches like a kangaroo or something like that, and he'll like hold it for long enough until it like gets really calm. And then it's like, it ends up just accepting. It's
Yes,
like, fuck,
yeah,
okay, like we're
yeah.
just doing a big...
This thing's gonna eat me.
I have to hug you. Fair enough. We're just, okay. And then he's like, see, my heartbeat slows. He's like, then their heartbeat fucking like slows down and shit. And then he's like, it's crazy how like after that, like you said, they just accept whatever their fate is or whatever. But how like calmly he can then show the animal to the camera.
Yeah.
Heaps of the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa. And then like with the kangaroo, sometimes he put it down, it didn't even jump away.
Yeah.
He had to like push it.
Yeah.
And be like, get the fuck out of here. And then it was, oh, okay. Crazy, man.
I like the way he's got some cool, unique ones too. Like when he gets the feral cat.
Yes,
And
yes.
he puts some reason a porcupine comes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
echidna, sorry, and he just picks the echidna up, and he's like, I thought I'd use the echidna, because he says, he's one of them dudes that says free, he doesn't say
Yeah,
three,
yeah.
so he's like, I thought
Yeah.
I'd use this guy, and
Yeah.
he blocks the hole, one then
Yeah, yeah.
exit
With the
hole with the
echidna.
echidna,
Yeah.
so can't go that way,
Yeah.
then he gets spiked to fucking death. I love the way he's hitting, you can tell he's been there for ages, because the cat just won't come out of the fucking log.
Yes.
The way he's hitting it with the axe, and he's like, he's hell like enthusiastic at first, and then it cuts a bit. He must have been hitting it,
And he's annoyed.
and then he's like, "Come on, come on, you bastard!"
And when it comes out, he's so surprised. But then, like, and then all his energy comes back. He's like just flooded with adrenaline and shit. I love how at the start of that video, he's making all the noises before he's explained everything.
He's got ticks, eh?
Yeah, but
He
he's
has
doing all
ticks.
those noises.
Yoo-hoo!
And then, yeah, and then he's like, I just want him to know I'm here so he doesn't come out. And then, like, he leaves the camera, goes back and does it again. Then he's like, nah, he knows I'm here. And then crouches down and starts talking to the camera and shit. I was
So
like,
you
mate,
ever-
it's fucking
no,
just so...
there's one in the mangroves where he's catching mud crabs, and like,
Oh, I seen that one.
see the way he's walking?
Yes, dude, I was going to say that to you.
Bro, he can't even walk in a straight
Because I was
line.
going to say, man, he seems like intoxicated.
Yeah, so I think I've noticed in certain videos, I think he has some.
Like he's falling over like trees, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I know exactly what you're saying. But then, still, with all those things spiking out the ground, he doesn't look at the ground once.
No.
He doesn't step on fucking anything.
Nah.
He's 100% doing...
Wobbling all through.
He's doing drunken kung fu in the version of catching animals in the mangrove. He's doing drunken animal catching without
Yep.
being drunk. He's stumbling everywhere. It's like imagine spikes being on the ground everywhere, being drunk, stumbling
Yep.
through and not stepping on a single one.
What I equate that to
That's some mastery.
is like he has levels of manicness, I believe, and it's almost like he has like a Tourette's tick. He doesn't have Tourette's, but he has something similar, some sort of neurological condition. Because when
Yeah.
you watch like the mud one, you can tell he's really manic
Yes,
in that,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
can't walk straight.
Yeah, he
And
can't
the
walk
fucking, he's
straight.
all
He's
over the place,
everywhere,
man.
yeah.
Eh? And then other videos, he's calmer. Even in the Isaac Butterfield, he's a lot calmer.
Yes, and then
But he does get hyped up when he starts talking about
Yeah.
the baboons. He starts.
And then like
But I
some,
think he has levels of tick.
yes, certainly. And then with some videos, it's like how long's he been out in
Yes.
the wild for? Like,
Yeah.
what's his has he been out there
He's been isolated for a
a
while.
month? So it's just his fourth week of being out in fucking the middle of nowhere, fucking slapping flies on the
Yeah,
back
bro.
of your
Yeah,
neck.
because that
you know
does
what I'm
drive
like?
you crazy.
Like,
Fuck yeah.
So by that point,
had-
you're a bit like
Yeah.
you're picking up crabs and shit and fucking.
Yeah, I've had it from like just big long day. Like we started
Yeah,
at
yeah.
3 and we're still on the water at 6.
Yeah.
And me and my uncle, man, are like fucking reeling this lure in, and crying, hysterical.
Yeah.
Because we're delirious.
Yeah,
We're
yes.
fucking delirious.
How
man.
fun are those
I love-
moods though?
Oh,
don't you reckon?
man.
Those absolute delirious
Them laughs,
states.
and it hurts.
Yeah.
It's where it's painful.
You don't know what you're laughing at anymore.
You can't stop, man.
Nothing. Oh
Oh yeah,
cloud.
they're so rare when them happen. I
Yeah.
fucking love them.
They're the best, dude.
They're the best.
It
dude.
reminds me of being at school. I was thinking so random the other day of like, do you remember being at school, laughing in class so hard, but not being allowed to make noise like this? Like,
Oh, the silent ones,
dude, that was just like the best fucking feeling, man, of like just having to try suppress this laughter. So like just holding in every bit of breath you can. Just like,
Oh man.
and then the teacher looks over. She's looking at two people and you're just like trying to hold it in, grabbing the table. I'm like, man, that was the fucking shit. I haven't had a laugh like that where you had to like People can't even know we're laughing right now.
That transports me to
That
this
was fucking
time.
just so
I
good.
remember me and Luke we had went on a bender and shit, and we had woke up in the morning. We are going to take these chicks fishing the next day, and and this chick I was going to take didn't have a fishing rod, so we're like, oh, we'll go down the Target and we were in this delirious mode. We've had like 1 hour sleep, been on a bender for days.
Yeah.
Go down and get this rod. Went and got the rod, man, fucking at Target. And then no promotion there. And
Yeah.
shit. And
Fuck Kmart.
Tack was whack.
You said
And,
Kmart or Target? I can't remember.
one of them.
Both of them
shit.
fucked.
We got to the fucking the register, man, and we're standing there like seedy as, and we'd been laughing at random shit anyways. And the chick went to she's gone to scan the rod, but the scan thing was on the butt of the rod. So she's put the butt of the rod towards the scanner, but it was a pretty long rod. And then she's done that. She's fucking whacked this lady in the head behind her, and a customer.
Oh, yeah, just some random.
But it knocked the glasses off her head.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The girl, and as it happened, Luke's just let this fucking shriek out, this laugh, man. And then, it's silence, and then the lady's turned around, the girl who's doing the girl who's doing the check here.
Yeah.
She's turned around and, realised what's happened. She said, oh, sorry. And then this old lady just wasn't having it. Just give her this death stare. And then Luke's like, and then, man, I couldn't even pay. Was that the thing? When you can't breathe, you can't even talk. Had a big line of customers waiting. We're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, man. I didn't fucking, you made my day. And this chick is just shrinking behind her fucking, oh man.
That's the best shit ever.
Remember that, bro? Remember that Lukey boy, man? That was funny, man.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
But Andy Ucles, I love, I like weird people, man.
Yeah.
Always have, fucking just always gravitated.
Give me a bit of weirdness, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's more interesting. And, I don't know, I just find, I remember there's this one cunt at my old work, man, fucking, won't say his name, I think he killed himself, so. But, he was
Liven up the podcast. Woo!
he was Larry your style, dude.
I like your style,
he was a young dude, the youngest dude in the factory, man. This was a factory, had some big fucking scary dudes in there. But everyone in there was scared of this kid, right? Yeah. He was about 6 years younger than me. And he had a serial killer look to him, man.
All right.
And he wasn't a full quid either. And but he had this laugh, and you can't see my eyes, but he had these eyes when he laughed. And his laugh,
full Joker.
His laugh was like this.
Oh yeah,
that was legitimate laugh. People were fucking terrified, didn't want to be alone.
Yeah, if you laugh like that, there's something wrong.
Yeah, I ended up befriending this cunt.
I'm gonna fucking be mates with
Man,
this
I
dude,
took him fishing. I introduced him to my circle of friends.
Yeah.
We all accepted him. No one would visit him if I wasn't there, though. I took him camping, and cunts are like, oh my God, but you took this dude camping, man. This cunt, he's a serial killer, bro. But I don't know. I just like that fucking.
Yeah, and you're like, and he's killing all of you and not me.
Yeah, man.
So,
Yeah, he's on my side, motherfucker.
When he rocks up with the gun, I'm good, buddy.
I'm fucking clocking off.
We split a sandwich and fucking head to lunch.
We
so.
cool, man. I don't know. I just like fucking them. So I like the weird, natural
dude.
weirdos, man.
Fuck yeah.
I think it's cool, bro.
Yeah.
I think people like, and so.
And I just love when people are really into something.
Yeah, same here. Passion.
I don't care what it is, man.
Nah.
Just fucking be into something.
As long as it's not.
When someone's that passionate about, I'll watch them do it all day, man.
Yeah,
like
same.
I'm not hugely
Unless it's
passionate
religion.
about catching. I'm not hugely passionate about catching animals myself.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But he's that passionate. I'll watch him fucking do it all bloody day, man.
Yeah.
That's the best shit ever to watch. I'll let him tell me about any fucking animal.
Yeah.
Like you say, I'll go on a trip with him. So I just want to, it's not even about me catching the animal. I want to watch you do your fucking thing, man.
Yeah.
It's so fucking sick to watch, dude.
Yeah,
it
it's
inspires me
immersive.
watching you do the shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I just love when someone's that into it, man.
I reckon that applies to anything, eh?
Making texts and making noises at
This
animals
dude's
and shit.
can't even contain it, man.
Catching one animal just so you can catch the other animal.
Oh, bro.
That's cool.
It's like, if you had to fucking... I had someone say to me a while ago, I can't remember how it come up, but they're like, that's because, Luke, half the population is below average intelligence. I think that's a below average intelligence statement.
I think that guy's part of that.
It was a
half.
chick.
Oh, that chick's part of that.
We'll
half.
put that out there too. There's plenty of dumb fucking chicks out there too.
Fuck yeah, man.
Not just white dudes are dumb.
Nah, your genitalia doesn't affect your brain.
It's across the board, man.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, he agrees too, man. And he's a smart guy. He's on the opposite end.
But intelligence, man. Here we go. This is what my
Here we
segue,
go, dog.
Right? I got to quit. This could be a debate.
Hey,
We could fucking be punching on it.
let's see if we on opposite ends at this one.
Let's see how much devil advocate. All right. So, intelligence, right,
Yes.
is highly subjective to me because I believe there's when people say like a dumb statement like that, it's like, well, what do you mean though? What's your definition of intelligence? Are you talking emotionally intelligent? Are you talking socially intelligent? Are you talking fucking curriculum? You know, math, science, English intelligence? Are you what do you mean? You have to define it for me because I believe there's many intelligences and many different levels. Because I think intelligence is just is revolves around environment and how you react to the situations your environment produces.
Yes. Yep.
Presents you with.
Yeah.
And how you solve them problems and interact with them problems determines your level of intelligence.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, like, you know how old people will say, like, because I'm old, so we'll say people...
old dumb motherfuckers.
You know, like 60 plus.
Yep.
You know how, like, generally, we'll say, just generally, they're racist.
On a general,
They're racist.
Yeah.
And really submissive to other things like, not submissive, that's not the right word. But you know how, like, they'll look at, like, a people...
Really, like, stuck in their ways? Sort of? Like...
but they'll look at people in the Amazon or some native Aboriginals say, oh, they're fucking, look how far we've come.
Oh, okay, yes,
Look how much better and smarter we are now compared to them people. And it's like, well, hold on. I think if, like...
They're really stuck in a viewpoint.
That's a viewpoint. And that's like... It's situational, like we're saying. Like,
and it's a very closed-minded statement.
Yeah, because them people in the Amazon, them native people, the native people and Aboriginals, man, like, they are the best at what they do, man.
Yeah.
Like, we could take Albert Einstein... from our time, drop it with the Amazonians, and it would be the Amazonians teaching Albert Einstein shit, not the other way around, because all the shit he's good at doesn't really apply.
At all.
At all. Yeah. It serves really no
They're like,
purpose.
Look, dude, there's no black holes around here, bro.
You know, they can like, yeah, that dot's Jupiter, cool, but that's not keeping us warm. That's not filling my belly. That doesn't keep the jaguars away. Here, look, you take the spear, you go look at the dot, you keep the jaguars away all fucking night, all right? If keeping the dots keeps you in, but that has no...
Look, go by the fire and tell the kids some stories. Like, we're going to go catch some shit.
You know what I mean, though? Like, you could take... Because it's like, so we could take Elon Musk or all those people that we deem the smartest and most intelligent.
Are the above average.
Above average intelligence, and we're the people, they're the ones that everyone's looking up to. But we could drop that motherfucker in the Amazon and he would be the weakest member of the tribe.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, but then But you could take the Amazonian people and drop them in Elon Musk's tribe, and that'd be the weakest member of the tribe.
Yeah, it go anywhere.
Because it's situational, isn't 100%. It? It's like environmental.
And someone said, and it was like I don't know if it wasn't Einstein, but it was an Einstein type of dude. It was like a older like physic type of guy or some shit.
That guy.
Man. It was one of those motherfuckers,
him,
man. One of those suit wearing electricity dudes or some shit, man.
Me.
They're
chronic masturbator.
This is one of mad butchered, but like they said like intelligence is measured by the ability of something's ability to survive. How well it survives.
There you go.
Is like and you're like. And that is situational, depending on whatever the fucking thing is. You
whatever situations your environment presents.
Yeah, it has to do with like ability to learn. Yeah. Surely that's got to like be in there. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if you drop Elon Musk into there, but he can't learn what they're doing, then you're dumb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not. Are you intelligent then if you can't learn to fucking skin the thing or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know. Ability to learn has to be. I think.
Through trial and error, I would have.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But yeah, it's definitely situational. There's people that are smart as fuck at like I have no idea how like structural engineering works.
Yep.
I don't know what pillars holding what building
we
up.
never could.
I don't know how the fuck a car works, why the fucking... I have no idea why my telly turns on, you know? Like, I don't... There's people that, like, had learned how to do that, you know? But can anyone learn how to do that stuff? You know what I'm saying? Is that intelligence? Is it the ability to learn the thing?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think it's hard.
I think, that's a good point,
Because
man.
there's some people who, like... are way more intelligence in situational things.
Yeah, in
Or
just
like,
life.
Yeah. It's like you might
navigating the world.
Some people might understand how the physics of something works. They're like, no, you need to put the pillar here. Otherwise, everything's going to fall down. And, you know, cool. But this other guy might, you know how to walk down the street and not get fucking beat up.
Yeah.
He's smart. He's way fucking smart. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Like, I look at Elon Musk.
And the other guy who knows how to do the pillar, you know, maybe he walks down the street and fucking... you know, says some dickhead shit to someone, gets beat up. That's pretty dumb. That's not very smart.
That's not very smart.
But if you're making moves like that, you're not smart.
No.
You're not making smart moves.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not going to thrive in your environment by getting beaten up every day.
And that comes down to the survival, whatever the quote
intelligence.
thing.
Yeah.
The ability to survive. If you're walking down the street saying shit like that to dumb people, you don't have the ability to survive.
No.
Like you don't. That ability's not present.
No,
You
no.
know?
Because I even like people like Elon Musk and stuff. Like, you know, yeah, he's good at what he does, but to me, like because I regard myself as pretty.
I mean, have you heard him have conversations?
Dude, I regard myself as socially intelligent. Right, I know how to navigate.
And I heavily agree with that.
Different groups. I'm a good social butterfly.
Yeah,
right?
dude.
And I have different, and I can mingle with different demographics and
you one
and
mingling
hang with
motherfucker,
them.
dude.
But I'm dumb at other shit. But I look at Elon Musk, and to me, I smell it on him. He is socially retarded.
Yeah, dude.
He has no social skills at all.
First time I ever heard him.
He's inept.
Yeah, first time I ever heard him talk to people, I was like, I don't believe this guy's smart.
Yeah, even his Joe Rogan fucking things.
You know, but then that could come down to just like even that Andrew Ucles, that weirdness sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like that just, you know, he's got that weird thing. Maybe that's just the bit he's not, you know.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine.
But
you don't have
as a social butterfly, I can smell that he's not.
Yeah, I can smell that.
I know he's not.
I'm smarter than you.
I know, like, in a group setting, I would thrive where he wouldn't.
You have a greater understand. You understand that thing better. Like,
you're
smarter at that thing.
At that thing. I know I'm better than Elon Musk at fucking socializing with people.
Fucking dude, at so much shit.
But
it's not even just that. You're better than that guy at so much shit. You know, that guy can build things better than you. Like, but you could probably cook a steak way better.
I better eat a pussy way better than him, man.
Way fucking better, dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? We'll get the reviews. We'll read them here.
But I think this is a good one for us all to fucking, teach our kids that I think we put too much weight on like an emphasis on and value in like maths is important and English is important and all that, but it's not the be all and end all. That doesn't determine your level of intelligence.
I agree.
To me.
I agree.
That determines your level of intelligence in that one fucking area. But that doesn't. We should know that doesn't transfer to everything. Just because you're really good at maths doesn't mean you're going to be really good at everything else.
Because I'm also am leaning now after thinking about it that being good at one specific thing doesn't make you intelligent at all.
No.
No,
not at all.
If you're just good at maths and only maths, you're not intelligent.
No.
I'm more like, this is just my perspective. I more at least think someone is like an actual intelligent person to the point of like with the way they can describe things.
Yeah.
When how well someone can describe things and I can have an understanding of what they mean. I'm like, whoa, this person's really fucking like, they're really getting their point across like fucking well. That's like having an ability to use words and describe like what you mean. That's something I'm not good at. So when I see that stuff, I'm like, man, that's like an amount of, like, I just reckon that's a really hard thing to do sometimes.
Know what you're on about.
That's good. That's what I hope. Except the times when we're on two different fucking arguments in the same argument.
I know what you're on about. Just don't agree. It's just not agree. It's a different thing, man.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like the ability to like describe that. When I hear people just talk well,
Yep.
Even like a dude like Terrence McKenna, like you've heard
Yes,
him
yeah.
talk, and like, you know, that guy probably can't solve maths equations or fucking, you
Or
know,
Jordan Peterson.
exactly, or like can't build an engine or design like a bridge that'll fucking hold however many thousand kilos. But man, you listen to the way that guy understands like emotional behavior or social interactions and like just how to like
He just gets it.
walk through life. Basically, you're like, oh, this is a smart person. And that's someone who has like situational smartness who can then tell the guy who's good at maths what to do and what to use his maths on, if you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. And then like you can direct the people who are good at the individual things because you have an understanding of the whole fucking shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's where it's like, I don't think someone who's really good at individual things is like, that doesn't represent overall intelligence.
No.
I don't think.
That means you're really good at that one thing.
It means you're really good at one thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some people that are really good at one thing that are fucking stupid.
And I'll even to add to that, man, especially in Australia, like in Western world, we have so many specialists. And once you deal
Yeah,
with enough
yeah.
specialists, you realize that they really are fucking so narrow. There's such a box they've put themselves in because, like, it's like how Steve Hughes says, you know, you go to a fucking doctor in Asia for your ankle, right? You go to a foot specialist,
yeah.
right? And he'll say, after he's looked at your foot, he'll say, poke your tongue out.
Yeah.
Oh, kidney fuck too.
Yeah.
So they understand it's okay.
Yeah.
But here, man, like the foot dude doesn't know what the toe dude's doing.
Yeah, no, yeah.
The leg dude doesn't know what the knee dude's doing.
Yeah.
The arm dude doesn't know what the hand dude's doing. And they're all talking about
Yeah.
the same thing, but they're all
yeah.
so
It's
disjointed
yeah.
because they're such specialized in this
Yeah.
one field.
They don't understand. It's all connected, dude.
It's all connected, dude.
Yeah, the kidney guy has no idea how the heart works. You go to the Asian dude, your foot hurts, and he's like, it's because your shoulder over here is like tweaked, man. That's why your ankle's fucked, you dickhead. You're like, what? And then he like rubs your shoulder one way. And you're like, my ankle is better. Like, I don't, like, what the fuck,
You
dude?
crack my shoulder, my ankle's better.
Yeah.
How the fuck does that work? Well,
And this other guy's like, you go to the other dude, he's like, just put a brace on your ankle. You're like, oh, okay. I don't, all right.
it's crazy though, isn't it? How,
Yeah.
like, yeah, special. And another thing, when you were talking about explaining things, like,
Yes.
you would have noticed, you've had enough jobs now to know how fucking integral is it, man, to your success in a job, getting trained by someone.
Oh,
Like-
yeah. That knows what they're doing.
And not just knows, because a lot of people know what they're doing, they just are not very good at explaining how to, like, what to do.
Yes, yep.
Or even why. Because I'm one of them people, like, when they say, oh, you know, on this machine you got to press this button, and I'm like, and don't press this button, and I'm like, I don't leave it there. I'm like, oh, okay, why don't you?
Yes, yeah.
I got to know why.
Yeah, I got to know what's happening.
But then I have a better understanding. Then it makes me way more efficient at that job because I know all the little intricacies.
yeah.
It's not just don't push this
Do
button,
it,
press
don't.
that button. Why? I don't know. You just don't fucking push
Just don't do it, mate.
So Gary over there said, like, 5 years ago, told me not to push it. I've never pushed it. Don't
I've
know
told
why.
everyone else not to push it. Well, now I want to push it.
And that's probably why I'm the shittest dude on this machine because I have no understanding.
Yeah, I
of
don't know
it
how these
what-
fucking things work.
at
Just
all.
said don't push that one.
You know,
Push this other
it's
one.
not helpful because I've always noticed when, like, I was showing a dude around a job, just say they get me a show. I always thought, man, that dude doesn't understand how lucky he is that I showed him and Gary over there.
Yeah,
He didn't
yeah.
get Gary.
Yeah.
Because Gary would have showed him the wrong way,
Yeah.
the useless way, the hardest way.
Yeah.
I've showed this dude the most efficient way where people are going to respect it in here.
Yeah.
They're not going to expect.
And it's going to work best.
It's going to work
Just
the
gonna work,
best.
dude.
You're going to be the happiest.
It's just how to do it.
It's just how to do it.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference
Oh, big
when
time,
someone
bro.
can explain
Big
to
time.
you the way to do it and why to do it, and
Yes.
just but you notice how there's like because that's another level. Some people are good at that, and some people really aren't.
Yes, yes.
There's some people that should not be doing that.
Yes, yes.
You suck at that.
100%.
It's like customer service. You know how people like just suck at it. It's like,
Yeah,
dude,
what are you doing here?
I know, like,
Or managers with no people skills.
yeah, it's like how did you get to that?
Yeah, like what's going on
elevated
here?
to that
This is the wrong thing, dude.
position of power.
You should be working in a solo environment.
Like
you don't
you've sucked
like
a dick
or
or
interact
you're
with people.
related to someone.
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of the two.
What's going on?
One
You
of 'em.
can't interact with humans. How are you telling them what to do?
It doesn't make any sense,
No,
does
yeah.
it? I can understand like a checkout person, like, you know, because I bet you there's a million checkout people that never wanted to be a checkout person. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
the thing that popped. They needed it at the time they were renting or whatever. Need some money. That's all they could get.
100%.
I can understand that, cunt.
And shout out to all the fucking the
shout
checkout
out to
people,
all you,
dude.
man.
Yeah.
Shout out to anyone doing something they don't
big
want to
respect,
do.
man.
Big respect to anyone doing shit they don't really want to do.
Fuck yeah.
Because that's the sad thing in this life,
Yeah,
isn't it? That's
100%. And because people have to do it. That's like you said, not everyone gets to be a rock star. Not everyone gets to be a fucking we need people at the checkouts.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, man.
Because I think Joe Rogan has a thing. Have you ever seen the one where he's like, I don't buy that we have to have fast food workers and stuff. It's like, and he's like, I don't buy people have to work in factories, and you just don't have to. And it's like, okay, or maybe from your little fucking distorted part of the fucking gated community you're living at, man. You know, and. But that's not the case. Some people do have to pick up shit, and that's all they can get, you know, like. But that comes full circle back to we shouted out the fucking people doing shit. They check out people and that. Back to Andy and how we were saying, I just really like watching people do something. Do
things they love,
Because there's a stark contrast in there when you watch fucking Gary on aisle 3 scan shit. A dude who doesn't want to be there, hates the job, fucking watching him. It's depressing watching him.
Yeah, dude.
But if you watch Gary...
I've been that guy, man, you know?
Say Gary wanted to be a fucking wood carver and you go watch him carve a wood and it'd be fun to watch him because he'd be having fun doing it.
Yeah, dude. Yes, bro.
You know what I mean?
100%.
It fucking translates to the other people around, like, you know what I mean?
It's like when you watch those wood choppers at the show and shit. You see those guys...
they love it.
They're not getting paid chopping wood, bro. It's fascinating because they're just so fucking good at this. This motherfucker hacked this piece of wood, bro. Like, because he just loves cutting fucking wood, dog. Yeah. And you're like, I'll watch this guy fucking throw this axe around all day because it's so fucking... You can see the passion in a guy throwing an axe somehow. You know what?
It's awesome, man.
And he's got that in fucking, what do you call it, man?
Spades.
He's got that in spades, bro.
Yeah, nut.
Like, so much of it.
Yeah.
So, it's just wicked. Like, even the video where he's trying to catch a bird, man, with, like, the net. It's him and the girl. I can't remember the girl's name. Doesn't matter.
She had a survival channel of her own at some point.
Oh, okay.
I think they were fucking... She was right.
Well, I was going to say, are they a couple?
Yeah, they were
he calls her babe in, like, a few videos and that. But
she's out there, too.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely met.
But he makes her stand with that net fucking... For
ages. Because he's like, all right, well, we want to get this one bird, but there's no way to get this bird out, so let's, like...
He goes and gets a snake.
Carve off a different part. He goes and gets a rat.
That's right.
He goes and gets a rat. He finds like a dead carcass of maybe a kangaroo or something, and then he's just like, woo, woo. He's like, we got a rat in here, baby. And then he's like, we're going to try and get this rat out. And then, like, dude, how hard is it just to catch a rat?
Fuck, bro.
Like, a rat, that's a task in itself.
Yeah, man.
And he, like, just pulls this rat, manages to get the rat out of the carcass, and then it starts running, and he overtakes it, gets on the other side of it, and makes it just stop in front of him.
I don't understand.
Like, it's unbelievable. And then he just, like, picks it up by the tail and shit.
I can't make my dog get in the car.
Dude, like, that's unbelievable, man.
That's a wild rat.
Unbelievable. And then they get the rat into the little hole, and then they get the bird to come out and that. But, fuck, that's just wild,
that's
man.
Sick, man.
That's killer.
I wish I could rewind. I had a good point to make to sort of maybe end on, and I just can't fucking... just can't think of it, man.
Yeah. One video that I watched that cracked me up, because I was like, fuck, man, like... Don't even know what the point of that video really was. Except, I guess, just to like show you this is what happens if you do it. You know, you seen the one where he fucking.
If you're ever thinking about this, how you do it?
Yeah, and this is what will happen to you, just so you know. Where he gets the honey.
That's actually the one video where I don't actually know the point. That was more like...
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like...
That is the most useless video.
It's like, I guess this is just what will happen. And because like he doesn't cover himself fully. It's just like not a fully prep.
And the cunt filming's laughing,
Oh,
man.
dude, that's what cracked me up the most. That guy...
I was like, I want to be that dude.
Yes.
I want to just transform me for 10 seconds. Just put me in that dude's body. I want to be there watching that, holding that camera.
He said he's in a full bee suit, so that dude's fine. Yeah. And then, but you can just hear like the other guy, just Andrew. He's like, my face. He's like, my face. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And then like,
I can't feel my face.
I can't feel my face, man. I can't feel my face. He's like, come on, man. Come on. Let's get you down to the water. And then it just cuts to like later after he's like, got all the stingers out, whatever, and his eyes just like closed over his cheeks, massive. But his hair's all slicked back, but he's straight back to like a real good attitude. And he's like, yeah, he's like, yeah. So like basically, I look like I've been punched by Mike Tyson, but he's like, now we got some honey. But it starts because he skins a goat.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, my plan is because he's showing all the bees, and he's like, when you are properly doing all the bee shit like beekeepers do, you got like the steam or whatever they blow in.
The smoke.
Yeah, and he's like, bees won't really fuck with you because they're in like a state of
docile.
Yeah, and they're in a state of like survival
Yeah.
basically. So they just go into like protecting their honey.
Yeah.
They're not trying to sting anything. They're just like, let's do this fucking honey shit, boys. So he's like, so you're all good. He's like, I want to know what happens if like, something random walks up and fucking fucks with the honey. And so his plan is he's like, I'm going to skin this goat. He's like, wear it. And then
He makes a killer suit.
dude, it's unbelievable how well this, because I'm like,
Just fits into a goat skin.
yeah, I'm like, did he go looking for the right size goat?
You know what I mean?
Like, or is he,
Takes him a while to
or is
swim
that the
into
first? It does take him a good while. I don't know. He had to cut that off, surely. But like, is that just the first goat you found, man? Like, and that just fit?
Yeah, that's better than XL.
He gets that over his torso like perfectly, but then he's just like, I had to cut the face off of the goat. He's like, because he's like, I figure visual like acuity is probably important for this. He's like, my face is going to be exposed. And then he just puts mud over his arms, and then he just starts, but he's like, it's like the second he gets close to the tree, he's like, doesn't even touch the tree, and he's like, ow, fuck, ah, Jesus. And then he like starts climbing, and they're swarming him, man. Fucking, And then he's just going, but at the end he's eating honey, man.
The funny bit, man, before he gets the honey, the funniest bit to me, man, is where he's like, he's sort of like halfway up the tree.
Yeah.
He's clinging to it, getting stung to fuck. And he's sort of hesitating. The honey hole's just above him, and he's sort of hesitating. And the dude like films like, just go, man. And then he's like, he's getting stung, and he's like, fuck it. He just reaches into the hole, and he's like, ah! And just pulls out a bit of fucking honey and starts.
And then he just starts running around. Ah! But then it cuts to the end, big smile on his face. Hey, man, got the honey, man. Got the honey.
I just find that sort of shit so infectious, man. Like,
Yeah.
watching a dude, I'm just like, this is what this cunt does in his spare time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like you said, when there's no camera, that to me is entertaining in itself.
Yeah.
To lay on my couch and think about this fucking dude running around with just a pair of shorts on.
Yeah.
Just running goats down and fucking.
How does he not get sunburnt, that guy?
Oh, dude. Have you seen the one? This will be one of the last ones.
So
I'll say.
adapted.
There's this fucking. Yeah, man.
So adapted.
Have you seen
He's
the.
always walking around in the middle of Australia, seeing what we can find.
Australia?
Yeah.
That's how we say it?
Yeah. And like you said, how he doesn't say the TH, he says like throat.
Yeah. Throat.
Protect your throat.
Protect your throat.
That's
And
the key.
he's done uni and everything.
Yeah.
You know it's throat.
Protect your throat.
Have you seen the one, man?
But he even writes when the thing
Yeah.
that comes up on the screen,
Yeah.
he writes it with an F.
Yeah. Have you seen the one? There's like a stormwater tunnel. Have you seen that one? And
no,
it's
I
at
don't
night, and he's like, I reckon foxes live in here. Let's go have a look.
Is that the one where the fox bites him?
No, that's a different one. That's a cool one too.
That one's, yeah. He's been bitten by so
bits-
much shit, eh?
And you know how much germs, like bacteria,
Yeah,
that fucking
yeah.
thing would have? He crawls into this fucking tunnel at night with a head torch to look for foxes, right? Anyway, he gets quite a ways into the tunnel, and it's a tunnel where, like, it's so small. And he's not a big dude, but he has to lay down. It's just enough for him to lay down and crawl on your elbows.
You got to army crawl this shit.
Army crawl, man. He gets halfway down. He's like, oh, there's no foxes, man. Fuck. He's like, what's that, though? Coming out. And he turns around, and what's coming in behind him is a huge wombat, right? Now, wombats aren't fucking vicious, but he explains while he's in there how many people have died in enclosed spaces from wombats, like this sort of shit, because they block the hole. They're
too heavy to
they
move.
freak out and they just fucking stay there. Like, apparently, like, even I've heard truck drivers say, you hit a wombat, fucking, there's nothing like it.
Yeah, they're super heavy.
Super solid, man.
They're solid fucking
But he
critters.
reckons, like, what's happened to other people is they've either blocked the hole or the wombat tries to crawl over him and they get wedged and they just suffocate the fucking. And this dude, you should see, man. This is the only time I've ever seen Andy proper freak out.
Yeah.
He starts, and you can tell he's kicking the fucking wombat, dude.
Fuck.
He's like, "Bird, get out! Get out! Get out!" And then when he finally it cuts to him just crawling out the hole, he's like, "Oh, he's like totally exhausted."
Fucking hell.
He's like, "Never again! I'll never do that again." Never go in a hole. You know,
Yeah,
it's fucking
fuck,
wombats
man.
in there, you man.
Yeah, that's some wild
that would.
shit,
I'm a
man.
claustrophobic dude. That one there.
Oh, yeah, I
just-
couldn't handle that.
No,
No way,
I can't
no
drive
way.
with the windows down.
No, bro, there's just some things that, like, Jake sends me these videos of this guy who tells stories about people who've gone missing and this sort of shit. And any single one that's underground in caves or something, they just give me so much anxiety. I can't handle it, man.
Worst ever,
It's
eh?
fucked. I couldn't handle it, man.
Oh, fuck. Can you imagine, bro?
I'd be fucked. Like, people, like, either the divers that are in underwater caves.
Oh, I don't even know why you do that. Why are you doing
Yeah,
that?
what are you doing,
What's
bro?
fucking wrong with you?
And, like, some of
What's
them,
down there?
they go into these caves that are just, like, world-renowned for, like, killing people.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, 33 divers have, like,
Oh, cool. Let's go there.
have died here, so they had to put like a metal crate over it so no one can get there anymore. He's like, so divers just bring like welding equipment and like, because they're like, that we want to fucking figure it out, man. And then just like fucking like one of them will come back and like lost all his mates or some shit. You're like, what the fuck, man? People just getting wedged in shit and like just because they're like, oh, these are like sort of like holes where you gotta like, you can't fit through, so you got to take all your equipment off, put your equipment through first, and then it's like, fuck, dude. It just gives me so much anxiety, that shit. I don't know why, like, people who explore caves are fucking absolute nutbags.
See, I can like, we've done a little bit of caving, but not I'm not crawling through.
Yeah, that's what these ones are like pretty much the whole cave. Most of the cave, you're on your stomach.
Yeah, nah.
Because, like,
Not
yeah,
happening.
you're nearly squished.
Not doing it.
No.
Why? And then you get to the end and
You get a flash flood.
and then they get to when you watch it, they get to the end and it's like there's nothing there anyway.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
it's
this-
exactly what the last guy said
Oh
was
yeah,
there.
empty void. Yep,
Yep.
awesome.
Cool. Take a picture.
It's like the rest of the cave.
Yeah.
Nothing fucking in here.
yeah, same as the last.
Except for all these skeletons
Say the last kilometer of rock
from
wall.
stupid retards. Who,
Yeah.
Yeah, them cave diving, man. That's fucking.
That's insane,
You know
man.
what? Have you ever been like You ever been snorkeling or scuba diving or spearfishing? Or...
I've been like scuba diving, not like real deep though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it cool?
It was pretty cool. It was cool.
Where at?
That was in Thailand.
Okay. Snorkel or scuba dive?
Proper
With the air
scuba diving,
tank?
like with a tank and you had like the weights on you and all that sort of
Well,
shit.
did you have to do like a course lead? You're supposed to.
No, not in Thailand,
That's
bro.
totally Thailand.
They just take you out on one of those islands. Some dude's like, look, you put this thing like around you,
You're not allowed
man.
to do that here.
Yeah, I 100% believe that. Yeah.
Because that's like when I went bungee.
Now this was like they sort of gave you like a bit of a run through.
Yeah. Nah, you're supposed to do like I think it's like a few day course or
Yeah,
something.
this is no.
Nah, because even I know when
Hey, look, we gave him money.
I did the bungee jumping in Thailand.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'd never been bungee jumping, looked it up. And then when I
You might have told me this story.
and then
before,
when I
think.
got home, looked up all the bungee jumping and noticed they all have this waist harness that Thailand doesn't have. It
Yeah.
was just Velcro
That's
around your
weird.
thing. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, I probably wouldn't have done it
Yeah.
if I had known that.
Yeah,
But I've
some
been-
guys did like a shoe knot around my foot.
What was your did you see much stuff?
This was a fucking like over 10 years ago now. But
Would you do it again?
Yeah, I'd do it again. It wasn't like crazy deep or anything. So like,
And I'm pretty sure there's no sharks either. They don't have sharks there.
yeah, well, I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, because I only know that because you know the movie The Beaches, or there's a movie called Beaches with Leonardo.
Yeah,
DiCaprio.
I know
It
that
was filmed
movie.
at PP
Yeah.
Island.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And in the movie there's sharks, and then they tell you when you go to PP Island, oh, they made that up in the movie because there's
Oh,
no
okay,
sharks there.
yeah, all right, yeah. I do remember swimming in that water a bit.
Yeah.
Even just
I swam around
because we
there.
did
Just
we did snorkeling and stuff
Yeah.
too. That was pretty
You get
cool.
all the little fish fucking.
Well, that
eating
was
you.
probably like just for like interactiveness. The snorkeling was cooler because you were in a region where it was just populated with fish. Like
Yeah.
you said, there were fish everywhere, all around you.
Eating your dead skin off you.
Yeah,
eh?
everywhere. Yeah, exactly. But where the snorkel was, you just like walked off the beach. So like you didn't. There
Oh,
wasn't-
wow.
Yeah, yeah. It was just like walking till you were deep enough, and then like kept going. But so there wasn't like heaps of fucking fish around and shit. But it was
Big
still cool.
group?
No, it was 3 of us.
Wow.
Yeah, with just like one guy.
Nah, I'd want a group too, eh? Like,
Yeah.
I want statistics. Like, I want someone I
Yeah.
can trip over in the water.
Yeah, you're getting pushed towards the shark, son.
He's bleeding.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah,
Look,
get him.
Look, he's bleeding from his nose.
Yeah,
Where?
yeah.
Boosh.
Yeah, just make someone else panic. They'll go for the whoever's frailing and making noise.
So with the claustrophobic, did you feel claustrophobic or anything at all?
No, not really. Not really. It wasn't too bad, I don't think. I can't remember. I can't give you too much of a fucking...
Because, man, I haven't done it in years and it's burnt in my brain, man, of fucking spearfishing at Edithburg. Edithburg's really fucking deep.
Okay.
And, like, I was there with some Italian dudes and that, and they fucking, you know, there's fucking... And I know there's great whites there, dude. Rodney King was done at Ardrossan, which isn't that far.
Yeah.
And
we probably got told there were no sharks here, so I probably wasn't scared for that reason.
Well, fuck.
But like, yeah, I wouldn't be keen to do it here, dude. I wouldn't just fall off the back of a boat like those motherfuckers
So this was like, we weren't even that far offshore, and it was like...
That's scary to me.
Bottomless.
Well, because the ocean just freaks me out anyway, man.
These cunts, bro, are like spearing fish. So there's bleeding, vibrating fish.
Vibrating fish.
Do you know what I mean?
There's fucking vibrating bloodfish,
so,
man.
You know what I mean,
I know what you mean, dude.
And then it's just, I feel like, I hate the ocean too. Like,
dude, I'm the same.
Swimming in it.
I can't cope with it.
I love fishing in it and all that.
It freaks me out.
But I don't want to get in it.
So much anxiety when it comes to the ocean.
If I can't see the bottom, don't want to get in it. I just feel so insignificant.
Things that go forever just freak me out. That in space, I couldn't handle being on either.
No, you feel like
both of those two things freak me the fuck out.
You feel like a flake of dust.
Yeah.
Like you're so tiny.
Yeah.
And insignificant. Yeah. And vulnerable.
And you just can't, like, it feels like it goes forever and you can't see more than 2 meters or something. Oh. Like, it's just this endless void of, like, endless possibilities of death around you.
Yeah.
You know, it's just... I don't want...
My head just doesn't stop racing.
I don't want to be there, dude. Like, I can't even think about it right now. My heart starts to
race. It's the same. And then on all this shark shit I've watched where they pick up on your heart. So the last few times I've tried to do...
I'm good.
This was like 15 years ago, man. Maybe even 20. Fucking, I was pretty young. And I used to go with these dudes all the time. And I'd only last about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'd be on the rocks. And what's the matter? You got cramp again? And I'd always...
It's weird, man.
I'd always be sitting on the
rocks. About the salt water, dude. And
then just watching now, I'm just looking for fins, man. Like, you motherfuckers are swimming around in
Look,
fish
I got
blood.
I got your back, dude.
Fish vibrating blood.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be the kind who goes gets help, all right? I'll sit here.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll be the one who goes
I'll be back.
Yeah. Fuck, bro.
Yeah, nah, fuck that, bro. Fuck that. I can't handle that shit.
Some people do that for a living. Like, you watch the
they love
abalone
it.
divers and shit.
Yeah.
And they got to wear, like, they're constantly aware of sharks. Oh, there was sharks here yesterday. We've got to be careful of the sharks. Sharks here yesterday.
Dude, there's this one story that freaked me out. You know these like those giant sort of squid things? Not the real big ones that like submarines catch every now and again. But these ones that are like probably at least half the size of this table. You know, like they're fucking decent, big fucking things.
Enough.
Big enough to fucking kill you. And like their tentacle things all have like claws on them. So when they grab something, nothing can get out of its fucking hold. And like this dude who just loves catching, I think it was like crabs or something, or lobsters. So it was something that like sits on the bottom of the fucking ocean. And he normally goes down and does it by himself, but he like takes a mate just to like sit on the boat, you know, to like be like, you know, for safety, good thing. And he goes down there and shit, and fucking they're catching their crustaceans. I don't know what they're catching. But like as the dude's coming back up, there's all these like squid and shit like all around him, and he's like, "Whoa, this is fucking insane." I can't remember exactly how the squid were probably always there, and they were just like risking or whatever. But then like one squid like attaches to him and like wraps around him with like the claws dug into him, and then apparently once that happened, pretty much every other squid has come because they're like
they get freedom frenzies
because they now think that he's food. So all these other ones have come and just started like wrapping themselves around him. And there's like squid wrapped over his like fucking face, like over his mask. He can't breathe. And then, like, the dude below's just seen, like, bubbles come up and shit. Eventually, he got up, but it's like, that's freaky as fuck.
Oh, my God, dude.
And then he went straight back to doing it. He's like, yeah, I don't mind.
Because squid...
Like, what?
What? Man, that's true, because fucking squid aren't very smart. They're not like an octopus. They're not... Because squid only live... It's either 12 to 18 months. That's their whole life cycle. And squid are so stupid that you can catch it with a squid jag... It can fall off, and you can drop the squid jag back down and it'll attack it again. That's how fucking stupid they are.
Yeah.
But I've heard the same thing before with giant octopus, man. An octopus, like, like almost trying to pull the mask off the diver and
maybe
shit,
this
man.
was octopus, but either way, that's freaky as shit, dude.
Well, if it says there was heaps around him, it sounds like squid.
Yeah.
And it just sounds like he was in like they've set each other off in a
because that's
feeding
what
thing.
the dude was saying. It's like once
they squirt that ink, they all get excited,
they all went nuts. That's fucking. You hear about the dude who apparently got eaten by a whale?
No, I haven't clicked that.
Swallowed by a whale, dude.
What happened? I didn't even think that was possible.
Well, that's what all these other people are saying. They're like, dude, the chances of that happening is so fucking unlikely.
I thought they have like a lot of them have like a fucking.
I don't know, but
thing
this guy said, I don't know what
Must
he
be
was
a
doing.
certain type of whale.
They might have been doing like some sort of lobster fishing or something like that. I don't know what. They're in the water, right? This dude's in the water, other dude's on the boat, and when one of the guys gone down one time, when he's gone back up, the dude on the boat said all he's seen is, I'm not sure if they saw whales previously or if they hadn't, but he just saw all the bubbles come up, like, you know, when like a whale lets out all its shit under, all the bubbles come up, like it's pretty unmistakable of like what's going on. He's like just said he's seen all those bubbles come up right where the fucking dude was, and the guy said, who was in the water, described it as he said he was coming up and he just felt like, he's like, man, he felt like a car hit me from behind, like it was just like a ridiculous thump. He's like, and then everything just went black. He's like, I felt like a force, like I was pulled back, like when it opens its mouth, all the water rushes in. He's like, and then it just, everything went black. He's like, and I was just like, what's going on? He's like, my first instinct was that I'd been eaten by a shark. He's like, but I was like feeling myself. He's like, and I'm not. He's like, I'm all here. He's like, so I'm not, like, sharks aren't that big. He's like, and I'm feeling like I feel walls around me that are like all slimy.
Isn't it amazing
and shit.
like how time slows down for
that's what. Yeah, and just like
how all this time to have all these
your brain can just analyze things so much quicker.
Fast,
like it just
man.
has to. Like ding 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 ding.
Survival.
Yeah. And then there's times where I'm like, you'd ask me for a song, and I'm like,
people
too slow, man. I don't know who sings that, man. Fucking favorite artist. Don't know, dude. Don't know. And then you can be swallowed by a whale, and you just prank. It's like, let's fucking do this, man.
The fucking square root.
Yeah. Black hole means that the calibration.
Give me a Rubik's cube.
Yeah, we'll get it. And then he said he was like punching the inside of the whale.
Sick.
He said he was punching it, but then he said something happened that I guess because whales don't eat fucking people, they eat like krill or some shit.
Yeah.
The whale, I guess, must have realized there's something in its mouth that's like not that it usually has in its mouth, and he says he got spat out. But he said the force that he got spat out with was just absolute wild. Like it broke bones and shit.
Wow.
Like it just like threw him out, and then he like came back up to the surface, and he's like, "It fucking ate me, man." And the guy's like, "What are you fucking talking about?" He's like, "A fucking whale ate me, dude."
I'd love to know what kind of whale, because I know there's certain whales, like I think it's the humpback whale. I think that's one of the biggest, but that can only, like, plankton size shit can only fit in its, because it has this big filter.
Yeah. I think I know. I think I've seen what you're talking about.
But I know there's whales that don't have that. That eat fish.
Yeah.
Like, so it probably could swallow a fucking
Fuck,
person.
man, yeah. I don't,
Oh my
like, a lot of
God.
people would debate. They're like, that can't happen, man. And then they're like, well, if it's a baby whale, maybe it's literally doesn't know what to eat yet, you know? So it's like, it's swallowed this thing and then be like, fuck, that's not what I eat. Poor, spit you out.
Isn't it funny? You ever noticed?
But that'd be fucking that's some crazy shit.
How many animal attacks where the animal never eat the thing, like the person?
They just fuck it up.
They just fuck it up, and it's like a shark. Rarely anyone is ever eaten by a shark. Heaps of people have been bitten by a shark, but they're not eaten by the shark.
And
it's crazy, eh?
I've heard people say, which is fucking just real bold statement to think, you know, they're like, sharks don't like the taste of humans.
Oh, okay.
So they spit them out.
Oh, is that what it is?
No,
mate?
okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. It's like when I eat something I don't like. That's exactly what it's
you
like.
asked it, did you?
Yeah.
I told you.
That's wild.
Yeah. Well,
You know, it could be the case. Could very much be the case. But like, I don't see us tasting.
Could be something to do with the bone density. Like, fuck, I can't eat that. Or
Well, there's not even fucking fat here.
Or there's no nutrition in this for me.
You know, the people that are probably swimming out deep enough to get eaten by sharks probably aren't the real fat people.
Yeah.
You know, they're probably like real fucking fit, like surfers. You're probably just chewing on bone.
But you know what sharks do like? Like, I noticed.
Would we taste that different to a seal?
I don't know, because sharks fucking. A lot of shark fishermen use this, and you find washed up sharks and whales with nothing else of them eaten.
Yeah.
Just their organs, their liver and kidneys, particularly the liver. Apparently, a lot of sharks will attack other sharks and whales and only eat the liver out of that animal.
So they like know where it is.
So they know where it is.
That's
part
fucking
is.
wild.
You know, I don't know if they know it's the liver, but they know.
They just know the tasty
bit they
bits
like
there.
is here. And
That's still fucking
And they don't
crazy.
even chew on the rest of it. It's like
that's still crazy.
the sea lice and all the crabs that decompose the rest of it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the sharks are only going. You know, that could be a reason they bite into a person. Yeah, there's no big chunky liver in this.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
exactly. Bingo.
Yeah.
That doesn't taste like the bit I normally fucking
Yeah.
eat.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what the other people said. It doesn't taste the same.
No, but they said they don't like the taste.
Oh,
of
okay,
it,
yeah,
you know.
no, I get it. Ours was fucking way better.
Ours is way.
It was way fucking
somewhat
better.
more kind of
yeah.
cohesive.
I think it made more sense. man.
Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna go back home.
Wiki updated.
I'm gonna put my fucking headphones on. Yes,
Yes, this guy.
fucking guy.
Do you know what he said about the sharks?
Get this guy.
The way they taste? Like, I reckon he's right, man. I reckon he's right, dude. But yeah, it is weird how things will just fuck up humans and leave them alive.
Yeah, man. Just maim them.
Yeah.
And rarely ever eat them, man.
You seen like
rarely eat them.
I'm fucking finish up, but the chimpanzees, the bonobos or whatever, that like just fucking like murder other chimpanzees.
Nah.
Dude, I'm gonna send you this thing. It's fucking wild. It might be like a 12-minute thing.
Bonobos got the nose, haven't they?
Might be.
And
I
they're like
can't remember.
fucking-
I haven't seen this in a while. I might have originally heard this from on like Joe Rogan.
I've seen
or something.
gorillas do hunt
But dude,
chimpanzees.
these things are like brutal, dude, and they kill just for killing.
And they don't eat it.
No, they'll fuck things up, and like other chimpanzees and shit. They have like tribal wars,
Like
man.
a territories.
Yeah,
type
dude.
shit.
Yeah, like, and then they're just like, if one gets caught, gets dragged out the trees, and then just like beaten to fucking death, and you're like, whoa, this is like full gang war in the Amazon, like with fucking chimps, dude. Everyone needs to type that. shit in.
I love how like lots of people have like, if you've never been hunting or camping or anything, like you totally just city your whole life. I love how people have the perception of like just these all the animals are fluffy and they all get
cuddly
and they all get along. And
Yeah.
bro,
Oh,
it's
dude.
fucking brutal.
It's insane,
it's
bro.
brutal out there, dude.
Chimps are ripping each other's faces
There's
off.
so much competition just
Yeah.
to mate, to eat,
Yes.
just to live, man.
Yeah, chimps literally ripping each other's faces off.
Fierce competition.
Like those
man.
coyotes that ripped that rabbit in 3 pieces. And that's just a part of their day.
That's just the day, man.
You know, and that's just how that thing's life ends.
That's how.
You know, that's just like,
Yeah.
that's just it, dude.
I always
That's fucking
one
wild.
thing. You know how you talk about the ocean, like hate for it. Can you imagine like being born like a sardine?
Fuck.
Or a bit like your whole purpose is to be eaten,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, you're
You're on the
you're
and-
nutrients for something else.
and not just one something else. Basically, everything else in
Yeah.
the ocean likes the taste of you.
yes, yeah. You're the one thing that
Your
everyone
whole
can
life is fucking swimming around in a circle. Where the fuck is it? Where is it?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Here it comes.
eat. yeah.
That's
Your
your
whole
whole
life's
life.
running.
That's crazy, eh?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think like
Fuck that.
I'd love to see like, when you see like animal abuse things, some fucking Smithfield bitch out and fucking didn't fucking feed her dog. It's got its
Yeah,
ribs hanging out. I'm
some
like, I hope
fucking
you
whore.
come back not as a dog with a shit owner, as a fucking sardine,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
in the fucking Atlantic Ocean,
As the worst thing possible.
and you're surrounded. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick the most populated place of the ocean.
Yep.
Has the most predators.
Yes.
That's where you're going.
Yeah, you got to be the worst one.
As a sardine.
What's the
bro.
worst thing to be? Sardines up there.
That's way up there, man. Some
Sardines
type of
up there.
bait fish,
Yeah.
you know? Just a bait fish.
But then, if you're that small of a fish, is your life over really quickly when you get eaten? If you're that much of a bitch, you're letting dogs' ribs hang out. There could be something that
Maybe,
gets eaten slower.
yeah.
Because you know, like certain bugs, how like have you ever seen fucking? I got really into this on YouTube for a while. There was this guy who would take like 2 bugs and like pin them against each other.
I used to do that as a kid in my bug catcher.
Yeah, nice, man.
Pre-internet.
Grasshoppers
Fucking
are
love it.
fucking dope.
They are,
creatures,
man. Grasshoppers fuck shit up,
are
dude.
fucking dope.
Spiders,
creatures, man.
everything,
yes,
man.
dude. Yes,
Yep.
dude. I can't remember what it was facing, but
I know grasshoppers from experience. It's
dude,
fucking good,
and like
man.
the slowness that a bug will eat another bug.
Oh, it's so cruel, isn't it?
It's just slowly picking away bits of its fucking head while
or
it's
sometimes
squirming.
just sucking the juice
Yeah,
out
dude,
of it.
some of it is wild.
Sucking
You're like,
its soul
that-
out.
It's got to be the worst
One
way to
sip at
die.
a time.
You know, like
Fuck.
at least like you think of like predatory animals. We always like go for the jugular
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
They'll like take it out, like
Yeah.
kill it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
These are just like, no, we're snacking on you
Yeah.
as we go. Like ants will just start eating spiders alive that are like half crawling away and shit. You're like, fuck, that thing has to die for like a day.
How much would you love to be able to shrink down and witness that at their scope?
Oh, that'd be scary as fuck.
Man, that'd be so cool,
That'd
dude.
be some alien shit,
Man,
dude.
that'd be crazy.
That would be wild. But how that shit's just fascinating. I can sit and watch ants devour a spider. I can just watch
Did it
that.
as a kid,
I
just
can
still
just watch
doing it now, still
Yeah.
doing it 30 years later,
Still
man.
doing it 30 years later.
I really like it.
It's so fascinating.
It's fucking fascinating.
It's crazy. Like just watching that little like biomechanical system take place and devour another thing.
Do you remember having your bug catcher and when they wouldn't fight, you just shake it up
Oi!
into each other?
Pick him up and put him on the other one. Get him. Round 1. Fight.
That's fucking awesome, man.
That is sick, dude. I love the way those praying mantises will stand, dude.
Have you seen
They're
how
legit kung fu fighters, bro.
Have you seen how like sharp their things are?
Yes.
You should see
And how they like just don't let go once they clamp down.
bro. You
They're
should
like, "I got
see
you, bro.
in Darwin
I fucking got you.
a fucking a praying mantis in Darwin is like 15 centimeters, man.
Dude, that is freaky.
Everything up there is fucking
Shit,
huge.
that's wild.
Even the cockroaches are like 5
Yeah.
centimeters.
And the spiders are as big as your fucking
Fucking
head.
enormous, man.
That's fucked up. Spiders don't need to be that big, dude. What are you doing as
I
a
d-
spider being that big?
It's crazy, man.
You're not a spider anymore to me. You're not even doing spider shit. Like, are you even spinning webs when you're that big?
What's the
Are you not? You're literally not doing spider shit, though, are you? Like,
nah, you
if you're a
couldn't be.
spider, I want to see you doing some spider shit,
That's-
bro. If when I'm out, I see a little like spider that's made one of those crazy ass webs that like spirals into a leaf or something. I'm like, fuck, this thing can happily live in my garden. This thing's doing some spider.
Yeah, I'll let
shit.
it go.
It's doing some crazy cool shit. When there's a spider that just doesn't even fucking make webs and is that big,
You're
what the
getting
fuck
whacked
are
with
you
stuff,
doing,
and you're
bro?
eating mammals.
Yeah, fuck you, man. Like eating birds, bro. Like,
Yeah,
fuck off,
you're getting
man.
whacked with a shovel.
Fuck that for a spider, dude. You don't count.
I'm trying to think of the American comedian. He come out here to Australia. He's like, it was my first trip to Australia, man. He's like, they took me to the tropics, man. And he's like, straight from the ghetto. And he's like, man, they told me you got bats out here, man. I was like, oh yeah, I'm cool with bats, you know. And he goes, I got there, and because have you ever seen the bats in Darwin?
No.
They're fruit bats. They're,
Oh, dude. Okay.
they're fucking huge,
okay.
bro.
Yeah, they're flying foxes.
Yes, flying foxes.
Yeah.
He goes, man, I seen this fucker. You told me you had bats. He goes, that's not a bat, man.
fucking
He goes, that's
vampire.
fucking Dracula, man.
Yes, fucking oath, man. Because the first time I worked this out, I was absolutely blown away. In my head, a flying fox was not what I thought it
Okay,
was.
not a
man.
bat.
No, in my head, a
Yeah.
flying fox is, I don't know what a little, you know those little critters that like jump from fucking trees?
Yeah, like
and
a
they're,
glider,
Yes,
a gliding
dude.
fox.
Dude.
Because they are a different thing.
Okay, because in my head, that's what a flying
got, like, the
fox
flappy
was.
skin.
Yeah, and you know,
Yeah.
they're like these fucking, you know, everyone adores these little critters.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
just jump from a tree
Yeah.
and like just hang glide
Tree
to somewhere
glider
else.
or
Yeah, you know,
something called.
that's in my head. That's what a flying fox always
Yeah.
was. And then when I worked out what it is, dude, holy shit,
A giant bat,
It's an
man.
actual vampire, man. It's
They're
something.
fucking
It's something.
huge.
It's prehistoric, dude.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
fucking. It is something as big as your torso that is a bat.
They're
a literal
massive,
bat that is
man.
that big. Like, you need to Google flying foxes if anyone, like, they're fucking.
And you know in Darwin...
That's describing the shit we got in Australia. We got like
you know
literal,
they're in your backyard in Darwin.
That's a fucking demon.
They're in your palm tree in your backyard in Darwin. And at night...
Yeah, that's insane.
They fight, man. You should... The noises... The fucking
It's
noise.
fucking crazy.
It's so intimidating,
That's
the
an
noise.
that's a demon.
It's a it is.
That's what they make gargoyle statues out of, dude. Like that's fucking crazy to me,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Like what the fuck is that?
Even in
creature?
Darwin, they have this periodic advert every now and then. It comes on. Oh, if you get bit by a bat,
Yeah.
fucking call this number
Yeah.
because of rabies and this other disease
Dude,
they
they
have.
got drop bears and vampires. That's fucking nuts, dude. It's insane, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
Fuck, bro.
Look at that. And if you need someone to protect you, hit Andy Ucles up, man.
He'll catch all of them, dude.
I was gonna say to you.
Hug them and then set them free.
So, if we can make it like a team, right?
yeah.
And we could have just say like you got to go out into the nature and everything's stripped away. You resort to sticks and stones.
Yeah,
So we've got fucking Elon Musk, every motherfucker you can think from
All
this
those technical dudes.
technical motherfuckers. You got
Dudes
all the
blasting dick rockets into the fucking space and
dick
shit.
rockets, or you've got fucking some Amazonian people, or you've got fucking people like who do you say at school? basketball team, you're the captain, you got to start picking. Who do you start picking from? Do you start picking from the Amazonians and Andrew Ucles, or do you
How many do I get?
Or you get like until we run out. I don't know, 10,
Okay.
10 or something.
Because he's first.
He's
Because the Amazon dudes are gonna know some crazy shit, but my communication skills isn't gonna be too good.
I can tick with him.
You know what I'm saying?
We can tick back and forward,
and he can just tell me what to do.
Yeah.
You know, I can understand
You
him
go there,
completely,
hold the stick.
bro. I'll take my shirt off.
Swing the stick
I'll
when
make
I say.
noises with you. Yeah. Hold the bird stick thing there while I go
Hold
get
the
the
nut.
rat.
Got it covered.
I got you, dog.
I got you, Andy.
Yeah, I'm an extension of you at this point. Use me as you will to catch what we can. He's like, mate, we're gonna put some intestines on you. You're gonna be bait. You're gonna stand out there next to the fucking hippo. What? When it runs, I'll come in the kangaroo skin and we'll fucking. All right, dude, let's do this, bro. So I can catch this thing. And then I'd have to take some Amazon dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
same.
Cause like, what the fuck are the other guys helping you with? You're dragging us down. I'm not looking to take care of other people.
No,
here.
that's what I
You
think.
know what I'm saying?
That's exactly where my head goes.
You're a burden at this point.
Your shoes is long.
Your shoes is long.
You're taking up resources.
Get the fuck out of
Get
here.
the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
man. You might come because we could use some bait, some fresh bait.
That could help. That could
something.
help. Just when we can't catch other things, we cut bits of you off.
We cut bits of you off.
Yeah.
And that's your use.
That's your use.
That's
And then
your
they get
use,
used to your smell. If we keep you around, fuck, they'll come to us, dude. So we could take one of them. We'll see what Andrew reckons.
Maybe take one of them and just keep him like hostage just in case fucking aliens come or something. So we have some
Yes. Yep.
So we have someone who can maybe...
Bargaining chips.
Some bargaining chips. Hey, man, this motherfucker...
Hey, probe this dude, dog.
Hey, tell this motherfucker...
I think he's keen for it. Like, I think you've been looking for him, right? Yeah, he's over here, dude. We're gonna catch dingoes.
Oi, last fact.
Yeah.
This is it. This will end it on this.
Bang bang.
Fucking, I've only just learnt this, man. Last probably 5-10 years. Blew my fucking brain.
Get it?
Dingoes. Not a native animal.
Yeah, that's wild.
Did you grow up thinking dingoes were
Yeah,
native?
100%
I don't even think
Yeah.
I was taught in school they're not native.
Nah. It just fucking sounds Australian.
Isn't it?
Dingo.
Dingo.
Ate me
But-
fucking baby.
But, they're probably called Ali Shikaka or fucking
Yeah,
wherever
they're-
the fuck they
yeah.
come from. Something like Arabic fucking desert dog or something.
Okay.
Something like that, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, something like that.
It's definitely the word you said then.
Man,
Yeah,
dingo.
yeah.
Fucking, yeah, man.
That's the genus.
That's the genus.
It's
bruh.
crazy how many. Well, Australia's probably going to be one of those places that has the most introduced fucking species.
Oh, man.
Fucks them up. But anyway, yeah, we'll aim with that. Fucking dingoes aren't Australian. Stop
Ain't even
fucking
Australian.
putting them in with us.
Yeah, that's why Andy's chasing and ridding the world of fucking...
Get rid of those motherfuckers. The
Hey,
feral cats, the
get
cane
rid of 'em, man.
toads, the fucking... The foxes. What
Go
else
give
is
him a
there? There's
like
even
and
birds.
subscribe. Go check the dude out, man. He's got a cool interview on Isaac Battlefield. He's on Survivor at the minute, or he was when this was filmed,
Yep.
shot or recorded.
Yeah, so you know you can watch the old episodes, or follow him on YouTube. He's
Yeah.
even on the other platforms. I think he's at least on Instagram. Or he'll post some shit on there, which is cool. I see some shit get posted on there.
And bro, if you ever want to chat, Andy, like to put this to you, Mr.
Oh, dude,
Ucles.
yeah.
Bro, I'm a huge fan. I've been sending you shit to everyone. I've been, I'm trying to grow
That's how
your
I found you.
fan base for you, man. I'm huge respect. Like, if you ever want to come on, chat some shit, man. Learn us up some stuff. Got
Yeah.
some crazy stories. We'd be more than happy, man.
Fucking oath. And we're coming on a trip one time, dude.
Bro,
We're coming on a trip. I'm looking to wear some emu skin with you.
bro,
and catch
dude,
something, bro.
fucking once all this fucking face shit's Red Cross QR shit's over, man.
Yeah, once
we're
that's
there.
over, bro,
We're there, dude.
we're down, dude.
Fuck yeah, man. As long as
Fuck.
we're not going swimming in the ocean.
Yeah, fuck the ocean off. I'll do the duck thing.
Yeah.
I'll wear the duck head.
Even that.
Like, we're going to be
I
cold
don't
as
know
shit.
what's in that swamp either.
I know, yeah, that is wild. But we will bring some psilocybin, I think.
We'll introduce you to
Just for
something.
those nights, I reckon.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
Just those campfire
That
nights,
would be
man. That'd be
some
fucking
mescaline
sick,
or
dude.
something.
And because there'd be, dude. And there'd be just so many fucking, like, stars out there and shit,
Right.
too. It'd be fucking just
Oh,
wicked.
dude.
Fuck yeah.
I remember, that's all it end.
Yeah, this is that third end.
About 15 years ago, one of my favourite acid trips was camping at fucking Swan Reach, man, because of the stars. And
Yeah,
it was
you
the
see, like,
biggest
the
moon I'd
Milky
ever
Way.
seen.
Yeah.
It's one of them super full
Oh,
moons.
fuck, that's wild.
It's just sick, man.
Yeah, that's insane.
sick. There you go.
One of those ones that makes you question, what the fuck is that thing?
What is it?
What is that thing that's sitting there?
Who built the moon?
Who built it, man?
I like your style, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. Thanks for listening, dudes. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's go out on applause, eh? Woo! Andy! Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the checkout people. Whoa.
Yeah, man,
Rocket dog.
Yeah, bro. We know it sucks.
Yeah.
We're with you, bro.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's go catch some fucking wild game.
Let's go. I'm hungry, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Legend.
coming.
Peace.
Bong bong.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.